settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Arlington. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
37.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 8 yards.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action now. It's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Nix to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Alabama.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw again is Wilson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Score, Broncos 7, Cowboys nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Left side, taken in by Manning. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A loss of 1.
3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man. Complete to Manning. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
18 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. It has been a roller coaster of a start. Fumble return for a touchdown on the opening drive, but atoning for it on the next drive, scoring the last time they had the ball. Now Wilson on 1st down. This one brought in by Manning. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
That's a 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Boys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video game. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Harvey. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
For a Broncos 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Denver.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throw it. Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Oh, Nix sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
They send Sutton in motion. Here now, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's now
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it, and he's in! Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos.
touchdown, Broncos.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Taking off.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. And made right side by Ileman. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
now Wilson.
At the 47-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Wilson. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. That's to the right side, and incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Wilson will go again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. 4 yards. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on another team from the Great Lakes region, the Cleveland Browns. And this is George Pickens. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Bucky Irving. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Buccaneers are into the win column. They get the victory here in week 3. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense.
Wilson. He'll get this out to his running back.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll take this one in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The score, Broncos 17, Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards. That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
7-yard line.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Rolling to the left. Field, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage in the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's caught by Harvey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49.
On 2nd down, Harvey. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Denver.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw is Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Broncos 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And
A run with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Nix from the gun. On 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Quinn Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it.
Get ready to spin! Get ready to spin!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's another.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Zach Allen in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
From the gun on third down. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Jonathan Cooper. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
Mike, just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to take a shot down the field. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Here's Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Brought down by James Pierce. No gain on the play.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Harvey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Again, it's Harvey, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
A 22-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Ioman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Wilson. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
Wilson will throw again. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Wilson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Down and goal.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.